Looking specifically, Chris, at this amendment that John McCain has introduced that I made fun of him for at length at the top of this introduction, Ezra Klein argued in the Washington Post today is that this idea that you'd ban reconciliation for things like Medicare is not just completely at odds with McCain's record, who's repeatedly voted to cut Medicare using reconciliation. It's also just a bad policy idea. What exactly is McCain advocating here? We should never be able to do anything with Medicare without a supermajority?
I mean, this is the most, I mean, if you were to come up with a caricature of the worst kind of, like, you know, spending hungry liberal idea, right? It would be to tie a straitjacket around government so that it could never cut spending, right? That's exactly what this amendment would try to do. I mean, the whole point is that there's a lot of waste in the system, and we want to squeeze the waste out. And in fact, one would think getting rid of government waste is one of those kind of hoary cliches that conservatives love to talk about. In fact, across the ideological spectrum. And this would say, no, there has to be a supermajority requirement anytime you want to touch any of that waste. It's just completely ideological incoherent and a horrible, horrible idea substantively.
Shocker. Shocking. Shocking, I know, especially in primary season. Chris Hayes, Washington editor of The Nation. Chris, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Have a good weekend.
You too.